Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the War Report here on Elysium Peak. I'm your host, Foghladha of the Goshki Tribe. I need is battle number 14th, August 9th, 2025. Just really quick, I'd like to say happy birthday to my mother. Yeah, Gmail Fog, happy birthday. I know you're out there. And, yeah, it's very, very happy to have another year with her. So, all right, we are going forward. Key terms. Prestige is the value of land that you own. Acclaim is the total amount of prestige across the course of the season. Renown is your change in property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession. And Triumphs is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Looking at the upcoming events really quick. We've got 2 wars left in Phase 4. Battle number 16 is the big one, August 16th. That is when the positioning round for Liang Yun happens. So anyone in Liang Yun, expect to get hit. It's going to be hot. You gotta expect it. In any case, looking at the war summary, 48 total warring factions, 19 alliances, 119 fiefs on the board, with 62 fief changes tonight. 45,165 total prestige. Longting saw 13,750 of that with 33 fiefs. Chocolate Milk now owns 51%, Hibernia with 23%, We Don't Read with 11%, Cohorts with 9%, and Deuce Volt with 3%. Osteria has 16,400 of that with 43 fiefs available. We Don't Read has 27%, Cohorts with 19%, War Crimes with 17%, Brotherhood 13%, Chocolate Milk with 10%. Over in Liang Yun, there's 15,015 total prestige with 43 fiefs available. Chillers now has 30% of that, with the High Council having 29%, Hallowed Kings with 12%, We Don't Read with 6%, and Chocolate Milk with 6%. First up, we are going to jump into some community interviews. And first up, we have Reb the Brave. You know them. You definitely know them if you've been playing Conqueror's Blade. Hey, Reb, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
So first up, I'd like to kind of let you give a little spiel about yourself, who you are, what you do, how long you've been playing.
Uh, I'm Rebel Brave. I've played since end of 2019, and I forgot the end of your question. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all good. Second question.
It had too many steps.
Second question. Do you hate Foghladha?
No, I do not. I do not. Sometimes you have some very appetizing fief when in crucial moment, and it is what it is. It has to be done. I'm sorry for the war crimes that have been committed, but
Hey, you know what? I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. If I was in your position, I'd do the same.
Modex made me do it back when he was there.
Oh, that's fine. What did you do with Modex? Where did you stash him?
I don't know. He joined one time. He was kind of weird. He's not there anymore.
Okay, okay. All right. So, what's your favorite weapon?
Spirit and Shield right now because I'm a meta slave. Just play whatever is meta.
Yeah, yeah. It's a fun. It's a really fun class to play.
It's
I
broken. It's
yeah,
absolutely broken.
it is broken, but it's so fun.
It is a crutch, but it's fine.
All right. How about your favorite unit?
If it was good, probably Zweilander or YYD.
Okay, okay. I get it. Favorite siege weapon?
Bombard.
Yeah, who can't like that? All right, what's your favorite season? I've been wondering this one.
Um, Probably any of the Daicheng season, which
Okay.
is one later today because it's the most balanced capital. I think is the most fun.
So that's your favorite city to fight on?
Yep, for sure.
All right, now what do you think of the footbows?
Oh, the what?
The footbows.
I think they're garbage, dog water. I think they have very uninteresting design. They add nothing to the game. I am not a fan.
I'm kind of with you there. I think the best thing that came out of it was my video. That was about it.
Yeah, for sure.
How about the Halberd Elites?
Those are interesting. I like the CC Immune one to get in and the pull mechanic. I think is something cool that they added, and it's not like a dumb unit that you just press one button. I like it. I like them a lot.
Yeah, it's about time that they add some skill units in there because I mean they have so many units now that you just spam the same button over and over and over again and you just win. It's good to
They're
have
just
some that
putting
you
cover
gotta
commander.
yeah, you just gotta have some with skill that you actually have to use, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now the big one, the Emperor's Chariots. What is your take on those?
I think they ruined the game. I think they made meta fucking meta. I am not the range, like the arbalist, like everything that counters it is range and like Orochi and all that. I do not like the meta. It's unplayable. I'm not logging in. I hate it.
Yeah, I have to say that my I used to love being on the front lines, being the shield wall, pushing, holding the point for like the entire time. And now with the chariots, I find myself literally on chariot killing detail. That's all I do all game is go hunt down chariots and kill them. That's it. That's all I get to do now. I just got to chase cars. I'm like a dog.
I mean, the whole game revolves around it right now. Even in TWR, it's just chariot, chariot.
Yep.
It's not fun.
All right. So, what do you think the best meta unit of the season is?
Um, right now, I would say Rattan Pikeman. Sadly, I think it's the like outside of TWR, I think it's the most leadership value that you can get in the game.
You would be surprised at how many people this season has said that at this very interview. Like those guys are literally like the MVP that nobody talks about.
They are. They're so good.
It's quite surprising. Like I did not expect that unit to be called up every time that I asked that question. Like most people are, it's always the Rat and Pikeman.
Yeah, in tournament, like it's played in every tournament game. It's even like the people get to save one unit that the other team like cannot ban, and people save Rattan Pikeman because it's that good.
So let's go ahead and talk about like the life in your stacks when you're leading the stack. I hear things can get a little rowdy. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like during territory wars, following you around?
Well, I'm not leading the stack right now. It's in Dexter's lab. We merge into them because they beat us up when we're in Ming. But we've been with them pretty much every season in some capacity or group. Um, but no one wants to lead in there, so it's like every TWAR is a different guy leading the ship. Sometimes it's Super Bone, sometimes it's Critical, Blackwing. Tonight it was Jamar, another French Canadian. Shout out to Thanos. But yeah, I did not lead a stack, so I cannot answer that question.
Okay, okay. Well, rumors must be untrue then. I hear that you're an excellent shot caller. I don't know.
No, I just yell. I just yell in the fight.
All right, so what's the house atmosphere like over there in Dexter's right now? I mean, you got so many different houses that are kind of blended together. Is it pretty chill or is it like really intense?
I mean, it's pretty chill because the house, like the core of it, has been people that have been together since like season 10, and it's not like no one takes it too seriously. There's no like big boss or like hierarchy. It's just a bunch of friends playing the game together. At this point, people just log in to play with the boys. I think it's very chill.
All right, another big one that I wanted to ask you is what is it about CB that keeps you logging in? Like aside from chariots ruining the game, there's got to be something that keeps you coming back. What is that?
The tournament. It's only the tournament. It's the best part of the game. I think it's what's keeping most of the vet playing the game right now. It's not the same game. It's organized. You get to like make unit come for a exact moment and like min max everything. It's very fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get involved in maybe the next one. I might sign up for
You
again.
should. You
But
should.
the CBR was pretty fun. The one time I did, it was just the 7 o'clock fights that were like 7 a.m. was a bit early for me. So
They're more accommodating of any
yeah,
times now for tournaments.
yeah. When I was seeing them like at normal hours of the day, I was like, hey, maybe I could pull this one off. So I think
You
I
could
might
for
I
sure.
might sign up for the next one that comes around. We'll see if anyone's dumb enough to take me on their team.
If you make a team, let me know. We'll scrim you.
Sounds good. That'd be fun. All right. So what do you think the worst 5 units in the game are?
Uh, there's so many. Probably Rattan Ranger, um, Houndsman, Vies, Fortune. And I want to say 40s. I think people overhype that unit. I think it's dog water. I think it's too easy to hero dive. People keep trying to like make it a thing, get new players to unlock it. I think it's a very bad unit.
Yeah, I think, in all honesty, the only time I ever use them is with the spread formation embrace when there's cav out in the field because that's the only thing that seems to stop them. When they're all
Like in
close
the in
together.
purple lock maybe.
Yeah, when everything's together, it's like I don't know. It's like one maul wipes them out really easy. Or like a
It's
long
so
sword.
easy to die.
It's not hard at all.
And they can't do anything. Like the stick is too long, so they can't even hit you.
Yeah. All right, so let's
But yeah.
go ahead and I think you would have some fun with this one. If you were to give an award to a house or player in this game, it could be a funny award, it could be a serious award, it could be a total troll award. What would that award be, and who would you give it to?
I think I would give it to my good friend Timothy from Mukru for being such a level-headed and positive person in such a toxic community.
All right, there you go. Good job, Timothy.
Good job.
All right. Do you have anything like a piece of advice to give the new players of this game, the people that are just starting out? What piece of advice do you think that they need to know?
Join Amia's Discord and learn from his unit mastery and doctrine forum. He has very good advice. He's been a tournament player for forever. I don't know when he started, but I've never played this game and not seen Amia play. He has a lot of new player guides. I think you have some as well. So join some Discord, some communities. Don't level up. Like, don't waste your time leveling up units that are not meta.
Yeah,
Nah, that's pretty much it.
that's the hard part is stopping people before they go down the wrong path early on because those first 200 levels when you're fighting bots, you feel like a god and you think that anything works. Like, oh my god, my Pavis are gods, and then you get to
Yeah.
like 201 and then you're thrown into these matches and you're like, why can't my Pavis kill anything? It's
They're like, that thing
yeah.
looks cool. I just want to play that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be the best longbow player there ever was. And I'm like, that ship has sailed.
And that was me. I was a short bow player.
Yeah, it was there are still some short bows that pull it off rather well, but I mean, you gotta get really good to really be relevant in
It's
today's
okay with
war.
the set now, like with the bleed thingy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is about all the time that we got. I want to thank you for coming on the show, Reb. It's been an honor talking to you, and I look forward to hopefully crossing paths with you in a tournament sometime.
All right, thank you for having me.
I'll see you again soon. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. Next up, we're going to talk to Yada. Hey, Yada, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Doing good. All right, first up, let's go ahead and go over who you are, what you do, who you lead, and what you're doing this season.
Oh man, I'm Yada. I'm the Liege of the Warriors. This season we're just sort of rebuilding a little bit. We got a lot of old heads in here, but we're trying to recruit some new blood and maybe some other vets that want to play and grow the house up with, and maybe even looking some side capital action before the end of the season.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, we've seen the Dexters and Moo Crew just going at it. The chocolate milk and we don't read just seem to be bouncing back and forth at each other. So it's kind of like a tidal wave going one way and the other. I've been kind of waiting to see if you guys jump up into the mix. You definitely you have the players for it, so I wouldn't doubt if you guys make a pretty good shot at it. I was also kind of wondering if you guys were just holding out for the Liang Yun capital.
No, we there was maybe not even a 30-second discussion about it of being like, oh, we could get first hit on it, and then be like, yeah, but what's the point? And so we quickly reassessed. But no, we're definitely in the rebuilding phase. So even though we have probably half of a good stack going within the house, we were not there.
Well, if I've learned anything about Conqueror's Blade over these years, it's that when one side takes a decimating loss, their players tend to jump and go to the next successful house. So you never know. You could get a tidal wave of players by the end of the season.
True.
It just takes one bad night to send people scurrying. So let's go ahead and jump through some of the rapid fire questions. First up, what's your favorite weapon?
Oh, short sword. It's got to be short sword. It's not that great this season, so I've been messing around with a lot of musket actually, but definitely short sword.
All right. And what's your favorite unit?
I like Syphos. I like the flames.
I'm kind of with you there. Cyphos have, since I got them, they've been one of the units that is pretty much always in my warband. All right, how about favorite siege weapon?
Give me a ballista. Pointed down gate. We're taking off heads.
Nice. Nice. I like your style. Sniper rifle it is. All right, how about your favorite season?
Oh man, there's so many. Probably the last season we triple capped. We had Maine in the 2 side capitals. That's probably the one. And the one where we were the main stack on Conqueror City with Tweaked Colin. That one's goated.
All right, all right. All right, what do you think of the footbows?
They're fine. They're just like a blue archer. Don't think too much about them.
How about the halberd elites?
I haven't unlocked them yet. I haven't seen them do too great in any of the ranked games I've played, so I don't have too much to say about them.
Yeah, I'm still leveling one. I mean, I like their action and their abilities, but I don't know that they will ever really be meta. How about the Emperor's Chariots?
They need to go. Delete them from the game. What a mistake. Hate them.
I'm getting that a lot. All right. If your house was a social media app, what would you call it?
Goodness, what do I call it?
I had to throw you a left field one.
Like using a current social media app as a base, or like just giving it a random name?
Just making it a random name. It could be a pun. It could be like an actual app. Whatever.
Dedication to winning. That's that.
There you go. Get good. I think that would be ours. Is get good. How about the most disappointing nerf of the season? Do you have any that you would choose? Did I lose you?
What did Cloudbreakers? The Cloudbreaker nerf made me sad.
Ah, yes. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about the atmosphere in your house. What is like the day-to-day like? What is TW like for you guys? Is it crazy? Is it organized?
The day-to-day is pretty chill. Most of the time, so like we've been playing the game for a long time as a house. I made it in like COVID, so December 2020. And like we've had a lot of vets stick around for a lot of years. At this point, we've actually done IRL meetups and everything, so we like each other quite a bit as a group. So in general, it's just people chilling in Discord, playing games, whether it's CB or different games, whatever the flavor of the month happens to be. We even have a flavor of the month channel because people switch games. Like Friday night, we played the Mage Arena game, so it's just a bunch of guys just hanging out, playing video games. TW, it's pretty organized. We tend to go in having an idea of what we want to do, what the goals of TW are, and then like obviously this season's more training up all the new heads we got into the house, and while still keeping like the vets entertained with like either fort fights or miss like where it's like a 30v15 or something against a lesser house, so that's like fun for the vets to still challenge themselves in a meaningful way.
Yeah. So let's talk about your recruitment. What kind of players are you looking for at this point? Are you looking for new players? Are you looking for vets? Are you exclusively vets?
Anything the net catches is fish is the saying I would go with.
Okay.
We're just like spamming, whispering anybody without a house, seeing anybody that's playing well in sieges and stuff and hitting them up. If there are any vets that want to join, we'll obviously take them. We don't really like to poach, so we don't do that. But like if people whisper us, we're always down to have them. Or if any small houses wanted to merge, we'd also do that. But yeah, we're down to train and down to have vets. Doesn't matter.
All right. Who's your most respected rival in this game?
Rivals like
people you love to fight.
People we love to fight. Oof. All of the houses in the main 2 alliances we like to fight, like obviously Mukru Infamous. Dexter's Lab is fun to fight. in general. We've gotten wins and they've gotten wins, and sometimes it gets spicy. But like right now, we're not at that level, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, those would be our favorite fights.
All right. And then let's go with your favorite moment. What's your favorite moment in this game? What keeps you logging in and playing?
TWs with the boys is definitely what keeps me logging in and playing, but definitely those super sweat seasons where at the end we end up with the main capital or side capital or something, and it's just all the boys being excited that we got that W and we worked hard and accomplished our goals for the season.
Yeah, and I think you guys could have a shot at a goalie. We'll see. I mean, you guys are strong, and knowing you guys, I would not rule you out at all. So, you're definitely laying it out over there. So that Nordtal fight was going forever tonight. I don't know if you were part of that one, but that was.
Our stack was on the fort, which is crazy. We didn't end up with because Warforged decked on it. They got the fort, even though it was our fight all night.
That's the thing that pisses me off to no end is whoever decks on the fort gets the fort.
Yeah. Well, we needed it because we were leaving Mingyu, so we didn't have any what's it called, fiefs in the region to deck on it. So
yeah,
is what it is.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and give an award. So if you're going to give an award to anyone in this game or any house in this game, what would you give? It could be a troll award, it could be a funny award, it could be a real award. Who would you give it to? What would you call it?
I'm giving Nini the C tier cat award for Reb. She knows exactly why her cat is getting the C tier cat award, and yep, that's what we're doing.
All right. All right. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure they do. Do you have any tips to tell the new players that are starting this game for the first time?
Reb's tips of going to Amya's Discord or Fog's Discord's really good, but get yourself in a house that actually trains its players, and if you can get a respectable house instead of these like small houses that are consistently bad because their leadership can't train their players at all. So try to aim for a house that has a decent amount of land, and yeah, learn from those players because they're the ones that actually know the game. Because the game doesn't have a lot of information out and about and free. So definitely join a house and do not go to cohorts. Sorry, cohort players.
Yeah, well, some people just are better off there, honestly. So, I mean, not every player we're gonna want in the house. So it's do what you do. If that's where you enjoy
everyone
it,
could be salvageable.
I don't know. I've had a couple that I'm glad are in the cohorts.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like if you get them when they're like new to the game, that's like your best shot. Because once they're like level 3000 and set in their ways, then it's kind of cooked. But
it is. All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming on. I know I've been pestering you to get you on here, but I really appreciate you coming. And when you get your side capital, look forward to me interviewing you again because I'll be ringing.
Oh man, I did not say that, Tong Tong. I have no thoughts about Argolia. It's Fog's words only. Thank you, Fog. I appreciate coming out to this.
I'm just throwing you under a bus, brother. All right. Well, you guys have fun, and don't kill us, please.
Hopefully we're not in that region.
Yep. Otherwise, we're screwed. Oh, well. All right, guys. All right. You have a good time, and thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Good night.
All right. Next up, we're going to cruise over to Ray Ray and Lone Lone. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for joining.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, Bob?
All right, so one at a time, let's go ahead and introduce yourself and talk about who you are, what you do.
All right. Well, I'm Lone. I work at a fish market, family owned.
That rocks.
Yeah, man.
Coming from a family of fishermen, I can respect that.
Oh, that's cool, bro. It's fun to go catch them. Where we're from, you just go to the market, pick them up, sell them to people. People love seafood here, bro.
Coastal life, man. And then we have Ray as well, I think.
Hey, how's it going, fellas? Yeah, my name is Ray. I'm an Army veteran. I'm a project manager for a residential construction company.
Awesome. So let's talk about Uwu for a second. Where did the Uwu name come from, and when did you start it up? What was the vision behind them?
So, a couple months back, me and a couple of my friends, we got together and decided to, come play Conqueror's Blade again. He just, my friend Fallen, he's the original leader. He created this house. The name was supposed to be a smile face, basically, but there's been like so many things people said. Some people think it's this, it's that. It's basically a smile face. Now we just stick with the OWA tag. So, that's what it is.
Well, it could be Wonder Woman too, if you look at it right.
Well, if you ask me, I always say it's One World Order just to give it a fun gimmick, but
There you go. Oh man. Here we go. All right, so it looks like you guys had a pretty rough night. You want to take us through tonight and give us a rundown of where the good fights were?
Well, tonight, we lost what we had. The good fights were, mostly on like the cities. Now we didn't win the battle, but those are fun fights. That's what we're here for. Try and have a good battle. That's really all it's about.
Yeah, it's the hard days like this that you got to remind yourself that this is only today. Tomorrow we got opportunities. It's a great opportunity because nobody expects you. They don't know where you're going to be. You're not locked into anything. The whole world is available to you. You can go anywhere and do anything. It's literally absolute freedom. So there's an upside to days like this. So don't get discouraged. And I know you guys are going to bounce right back. We probably have two towns and a bunch of villages next time I see you. So it happens. It happens to us. It happens to everybody. Like I've seen it happen to even YT back in the days had days like that.
no, for sure.
Yeah,
Days like these, we don't really get discouraged, mainly because of the fact that our house is like full of berserkers. We promote having fun, just having a good time all together, whether we win or lose or whatnot. But for the most part, our house of berserkers want to fight, and that's what we got tonight. A bunch of good fights. So
there you go. All right. So what is both of your favorite weapons?
Dual blades.
So personally, I like the Nodachi. That's my favorite weapon.
Man, Udachis are tough. Dual Blade is a very fun class too. Like I feel like it's having its second coming now. Like it kind of got like a lot of shade when the Chain Dart came out, and like nobody wanted to play it, and it kind of didn't really have the greatest runes. But now this season, I think it's starting to make a comeback. I'm seeing a lot more Dual Blades. I'm feeling like the Dual Blade is a much better place this season than it has been. Do you feel the same way?
Well, going invisible and popping up out of nowhere on somebody. That's just so much fun, And your ulti, hold someone still for a couple seconds. It's perfect for, gank with another player. So I value it pretty highly, personally.
All right, and with the Nodachi, are you feeling it's in a good place this season?
It's got a good effect. However, the runes I think could be a little bit more improved, or at least a little more involved for the class itself. So because of that, like it's still not a competition to like the spear and shield still, even though it does feel like the spear and shield has gotten a little nerfed since last season. But as of right now, that kick is just still OP at the moment.
All right. Now, what's your favorite units?
Right now, I would say my favorite units are probably Lion's Roar. I think that as a singular unit that could kill just about anything, there's so much value in it. And plus, who doesn't want to blow stuff up? It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that as well. The Lion's Roar has been pretty fun. I just got it at the beginning of this season, and I wasn't able to use it on the Territory War, but since then, I've been having a blast, literally.
There you go. Nice. All right. How about favorite siege weapons?
Mm.
For me,
gotta
it's
stick
the
with old
rockets.
people. Yeah, I was gonna say the same. But the ballista, you could throw ballista in there just for like hero kills. Getting a headshot on someone's pretty dope.
Yeah, I tend to lean towards that siege police to myself. Just shooting a telephone pole through a door. That's always fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I just like the chaos the War Rockets can bring, and then their insane range on top of that.
Yep.
It's just all around just a fun, good old like get out the way type of siege weapon.
That I really like that they can fire a low arc or a high arc. So like you can arc those things over walls. You can make them a widespread damage, or you can aim them right at like straight ahead, and they actually make it like a almost a PB AOE type effect, which is kind of nice. So sometimes they're a really good unit to punch. Like if you have those right at like a front door, you can stack one of those and a telephone pole launcher right in front of it, and you can literally dodge roll from the telephone pole launcher, fire that thing, dodge roll back, grab the war rocket, and fire it straight down the hole, and you can nail tons of people. Like Tong Tong's got a video of it, in fact, on the capital city where he killed like 9 people with that little method. It's pretty crazy.
Oh wow, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, they pair well together. All right, so let's talk about your community a little bit more. What's the atmosphere like in it?
We're pretty chill, man. You know, we're not really toxic. People are just here to play games, have fun. That's the main thing. I mean, yeah, we want to win battles, but like we're not gonna like be rude to each other or trying to win a match. You know, if we're not gonna have fun, then what's the point? You know.
Yep. So is it?
Yeah, I second that as well. Mainly because, like I said, our house is full of berserkers and they want to fight. Veteran players with newer players, more being on the newer side of things. And just recently, beginning of the season, Thorngard was actually composed of half of our house now. So they merged in with us. They decided they wanted to take a step back from the leadership role, but they're still here, present. Still mention them. Still glad to have them around. But for the most part, we just like to have fun, have a good laugh.
And are you guys exclusively CB, or do you do other games as well?
Oh, we do multiple different games. So we got we do Conqueror's Blade, but recently we've been doing Ready or Not, some War Thunder. We I still just Battlefield 6 came out today, so I'm starting to dab in that as well. But we got a couple of my mates that joined me in there as well.
All right. Now, how do you guys handle diplomacy? Do you guys do diplomacy, or do you just like, nah, we're not doing that. We're just gonna murder everybody?
No, we do diplomacy. Whenever somebody reaches out, we can give everybody a chance. We try to keep the drama away. There is some hot blood here and there from some stuff that we did make and other things that we didn't correct. But in the end, we'll still do Diplo with whoever. Like I said, try to have fun, enjoy the game for what it was. If we end up befriending everybody, we wouldn't be able to fight.
Yep. I can speak to that. Some seasons that's been my goal is to friend everybody, but you know, we can't all be like that and still have a war game. You know, there has to be a war, otherwise I got nothing to talk about.
You schedule a battle with your friends, like, hey, we're gonna throw down at Narf tonight. Let's get it. You know.
We used to call that a LAN party, man.
Sure.
All right, so let's talk about recruiting. How do you guys recruit? Are you typically like in the capital cities, just spamming invites, or are you trying to look for a select kind of person? Like, how do you guys handle recruiting?
So we have an actual. Oh, go ahead, Long. You go.
For me, I've always I spam invite random players. Some people I message, some people I play in matches. You know. My theory is if I invite 100 players, maybe a few will join. So I just play the numbers game.
That's fair.
Yeah, and the way my approach is different. So I try to do DMs to people individually. That way it's more personalized. I try to see if they're open to it. If they're not, then I leave them be, you know. But I send DMs in the game. I'll say I have a actual recruiting post inside the main Discord for Conqueror's Blade. And then we also have a head recruiter. His name is Mach, and that boy's been killing it. He goes out, he'll play with people for a few just to show them what we're about. He'll invite them to our dinner, and just like a huge shout out to him because he gets majority of our recruits.
Nice. All right, let's talk about your favorite moment in CB. What is one moment that really keeps you kind of coming back to this game and it sticks in your head? Is there one moment in particular in your past that you kind of reference a lot that really kind of keeps you coming back?
Well, for me, I could think a friend of mine, his name is Crazy Sword in our house. We were sitting on a supply one time, and I was using an archer, and he had a shield guy. And they just kept coming one at a time, so we were just holding that supply, me and him, and we took out like 8 or 9 players in a row. I don't know. We somehow won that game. They never got B, and I just think about that sometimes. That was a good moment for us.
Yeah, and then as for me, so ironically enough, I came back to this game when OWA was actually pretty much founded. So I had joined back in after years of not playing it, and Lone, of course, invited me to the house. So I accepted it. I let him know I was going to be playing as much, but then he was like, "Don't worry, just come join us for a bit." And then we started going into the Territory Wars mid to late last season, and we didn't anticipate getting anything because we only had, I want to say, 8 people at the time. But then we ended up taking 3 villages over there in Reginopolis, and we just went running with it after that. It was a great experience for all of us. So that was what kind of gave us all the push for the restructuring of our leadership and getting more people and starting being more territory war based, because it was just a fun experience for all of us.
Yep. Yeah, once you get your first property, it kind of lights a fire under you. And it also, I find that it's a lot easier to recruit. Like, once you have something on the map, it's a lot easier for people to start flocking to you. So, let's go ahead and jump into some game questions real quick. So, what, in your opinion, is the top 5 units in this game?
So I'll go first. I'll say the top 5 in this exact order specifically for me would be the Chariot being number 1, because that thing just has an incredible knockdown power and pushback power. Then after that, I still say the Spartans are pretty much up there. Queen's Knights have been a little fun that I've seen a lot of people use as flanking units, and they've been doing a lot of damage as late, but they're on, I would say, tied with Orachi. So those would be the top 4 for me there. And then the last one, I would say Phalanx, because they're still pretty good against cavalry.
All good units.
Yeah, those are all good. Me, I think I think the best unit in the game is Lions Roar. I agree that Phalanx and Spartan, your Pike, your frontline tank, and then for the last 2, I would have said Cav until this Chariot came out. The Chariot's probably in there for me. And the last unit, I don't know. I would just throw I would say a good Javelineer, because there's a lot of potential with Javs.
Indeed. All right. I think it's time to give an award. So who would you give an award to, and what would you call it? It could be a player, or it could be a house, it could be alliance. Who would you give the award to?
Give Ray the award. He's a good dude, man.
And what would the award be called?
That's a good question.
The Good Dude Award.
Yeah, Good Dude Award. Yeah, that's
there you go.
That's what I was thinking. That's pretty close.
You're close out the gate there.
That's good. Good assist, man.
The Ray Award. Nice.
The Ray Award. It's crazy.
The Ray Award. Actually, let's call it the Ray Award.
We're gonna get the Ray Award every year now.
Imagine I gotta come up with the Lone Note Award.
Hey, that's the next season, all right? We'll rotate every season.
The sequel.
For sure.
All right, guys. I've got to wrap this up, but I want to thank you both for coming on. It was really good talking with you guys, and I look forward to circling back when you guys are up on the upside of this thing. So keep on fighting. It's always entertaining watching you guys grow and take stuff. So don't get discouraged. Just be berserkers and go out there and rip some stuff up.
All right, sounds good, brother. Well, you have a good night. Thank you for having us here. It was rather experience to experience this, I guess I should say.
Hey, anytime. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, brother. So much. Have a wonderful night.
Have a good
one.
All right, time to move on. We're going to cover some economics real quick. First up, we got some kingdoms being raised. Zandon, Gao King, Renlin, and Jinseo all raised up. Now the burning, I believe there were some burnings tonight. Steinklepp went down to 4. Huyen dropped to 1. Looking at the top fiefs, we are stuck with tier 5 fiefs. There are no 6s left. Alter Westburg, Das Bulwark, Elbogen, Fort Warsun, and Ninewall. That's all we got left, guys. Gotta do something. Gotta build some fiefs. Alright, top fiefs, builders. We got Dexter's Lab, first place, 800 points. Warriors in second with 780. Eternum in third with 750. Ice Spartans with 500. Durandon with 390. Goshki with 200. Here with 195. Gus Bus Nation 195. Vanguard 150. And Order of Valor with 150. Looking at unit kits, we have 4 towns that can build the unit kits. Unfortunately, you can't craft the stuff that you need to have to build the unit kits, but you can craft them over at Das Bulwark, Elbogen, Fort Warsun, or Ninewall. Looking at siege crafting, you still craft those same 6 blue siege weapons. That's all we've got this season. Haven't gotten anything else. So hopefully soon we'll have something different. Alright, we're going to look at the fief quest one last time. For those of you that might need some player XP, head on over to Elbogen. 10 rare Rebel Cavalry kits will get you 4,200 player XP. For top honor games, Elbogen has your 1 epic artillery for 840, as does Das Bulwark. If you're still doing house EXP for whatever reason, no judgment here, Das Bulwark or Fort Warsun with the 100 regional exotics. That's how you get it. 280 points. Alright, looking at Long Ting real quick. We have 76% free houses versus 24% Legion with 13,750 regional prosperity, 1 capital city, 4 towns, 6 forts, 22 villages. It is a prosperity tier of 2. Looking at the top 5 seasonal landowners, we have Eternum with 23,400, Moo Crew in second with 23,100, Vanguard in third with 9,400, Dexter's Lab in fourth with 9,200, and Goshki in fifth with 8,750. Looking at the renowned builders, Eternum has 600, Dexter's Lab with 350, Goshki with 200, Order of Valor with 150, and Ming with 150. Top prestigious stronghold in the region is Ninewall and Fort Warsun, both are rank 5. Top flourishing village is King Nu and Feng Yu at rank 4 apiece. Looking at tonight's war map, you can see Chocolate Milk has sprinkled their chocolate chips around the map. They have 7,050 points on the board over here. Hibernia has 3,150, taking up that north area. We have We Don't Read owning pretty much some centralized locations with 1,500. They don't even have enough to attack the capital anymore, so we probably will have to see them make a pretty significant push if they want to make another play at that. Cohorts, on the other hand, they are taking up some land while people are occupied. 1,300 points on the board tonight. They took over that whole right wall again. Deuce Volt was at Kintai in Fort Warsun. They are now over there at Guanshan, Bapan, and Raoling. Conquest has also taken up residence at San Quin and Luyan. Looking at the changes tonight, we saw Vanguard gain 2, Black Templars with 5, Goshki with 1, Midway Kings with 3, Cohorts with 4, Dexter's Lab with 1, Khan with 1, Eternum with 1, and Atlas with 1. Looking at the houses of the region, Moo Crew sits upon the throne right now. Regional Dukes include Black Templars. Regional Barons include Goshki and Longting Legion. Regional Stewards include Vanguard, Goshki Dub, Dexter's Lab, Midway Kings, Order of Valor, Khan, Eternum, and Atlas. As for the race for the capital city, right now the 2 contenders are Chocolate Milk and Hibernia. You know Hibernia is not doing that. So, Chocolate Milk so far is the only contender. Alright, so looking at Australia, 63% free houses versus 37% Legion, 16,400 regional prosperity with 1 capital city, 10 towns, 2 forts, and 30 villages. It is a prosperity tier of 3 with top 5 seasonal landowners including Vanguard with 22,650, and then Dexter's Lab in second with 21,800. Waterforged in third with 9,750, Atlas in fourth with 9,600, Inferno in fifth with 9,550. Top renowned builders are Dexter's Lab with 450 points, Vanguard with 300, Inferno with 150, Eternum with 150, and Explicit with 100. Most prestigious strongholds are Alter Westburg, Das Bulwark, and Elbogen, all of which are rank 5. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the war map tonight, there you go. War Crimes, I'm sorry, I did not get you a color. I promise I'll get you a color next time. Same with you, 187. I will get you there before you 187 me. So, We Don't Read, 4,350. So far, they are the dominant faction here. They own the important stuff. Westburg, Agolia, Ostel. War Crimes, 2,800 points worth. Has the Platland area. They have Alter Westburg, Platland, Nordtal, very significant chunk of land. They have 2,800 points of regional prosperity. Brotherhood, down there at Das Bulwark and Sigismund, also at Greenfield. They got 2,100. Chocolate Milk has 1,650 by owning Steinklipp. 187, they are sprinkled around. Unfortunately, you can't really see where they're at because of the bad coloring. I believe they are Kranz, Hochweg, Eisendorf. I believe that's them with the 1,500. Independence with the orange color up top, that's 600 points. And then Only Fields is also here. I believe they are on the west side, up at Stark and Richlag. That's 300 points on the board. Looking at the battles tonight, Warforged with 1, Bistarius with 1, Explicit with 1, Cohorts with 9, Vanguard with 1, Regulators with 2, Warriors with 2, Dexter's Lab with 1, Homicide with 3, Solemn Silence with 2, Durandon with 1, and Moo Crew with 1. Looking at the houses of the region, we have Vanguard sitting upon the throne. Regional Dukes include the Astarian Legion. Regional Barons include Warforged, Moo Crew, Homicide, Bistarius. Regional Stewards include Explicit, Dexter's Lab, Warriors, Solemn Silence, Regulators, Infamous Misfits, and Durandon. Looking at the race for the capital, we have a little bit of a foot race here. We Don't Read owns the throne. War Crimes and Brotherhood are both in the running. They need about 200 points for War Crimes and 900 points for Brotherhood. Alright, next up, Liang Yun. We have 100% free houses versus 0% Legion with 15,015 regional prosperity, 11 towns, 1 fort, and 31 villages in play. It is a prosperity tier of 2. We have top 5 seasonal landers, including Warriors with 18,135 acclaim, Ice Spartans in second with 14,885, Undying Wolves with 12,480, Forbidden City with 10,335, and then Homegrown with 8,190. In the Renowned Builder column, you'll find Warriors with 780, Ice Spartans with 650 in second, Durandon in third with 390, Undying Wolves in fourth with 195, and here in fifth with 195. Top Prestigious Stronghold is Mingyu at rank 4 and Yixing at rank 4. Top Flourishing Village is Luxing and Mari at rank 2 apiece. Looking at the war map, you can see Chillers took over that southern region with 4,485 points. The High Council owns the west with 4,290 points. Hallowed Kings holding out in the center there with 1,755. Chocolate Milk over there on the far right side with 975. We Don't Read took over Mingyu with 975. Chaos Undivided with 780 down there at Renlin, still holding out. No Evil also holding out over at Healy with 780. New World Order popped up right there in the Hong Song area with 390. The Independents popping up on the far east side with 390. And then the Boneyard holding out at Haitian with 195. Looking at the changes tonight, we have Atlas with 1, Black Templars with 2, Ares with 2, Homegrown with 2. Undying Wolves with 2, Brazil with 5, Vigilantes with 1, Wait and Salt with 2, and Forbidden City with 1. Taking a look at the houses of the region, the Liang Yun Legion sits upon the throne for another 2 wars, and then the regional barons include Undying Wolves, Forbidden City, Ares, and Homegrown. Regional stewards include Atlas, Black Templars, Brazil, Death Guard, here, Odin, Soda, Corsairs, Regulators, Ice Spartans, Wait and Salt, and Vigilantes. Looking at the race for Liang Yun right now, we have Chillers versus the High Council, if it was to be a war today. Alright, next up, we saw no new houses tonight take land. There was a new house that formed, but they did not get land, unfortunately. So we're still going to hold out, hope that they take it sooner or later. Looking at those level 8 houses, there is now 16. For the level 7s, we have 12, and then for the level 6s, we have 8. Looking at population changes, Wait and Salt gained 8, Black Hole Sun gained 8, Regulators with 8, Death Guard with 7, Homegrown with 6, Robber Barons with 6, Brazil with 5, and Santa Cruz with 5. Looking at population declines, Homicide lost 12. Whoops. Too soon. Sorry, guys. Let me go back. There we go. Here we go. Top prestige gains. Black Templars gained 3,375, Ares with 1,170, Brazil with 780, Moo Crew with 750, Homicide with 750, Homegrown with 585, Dexter's Lab 400, Undying Wolves with 390, Forbidden City with 390, and Wait and Salt with 390. Looking at those prestige losses, Atlas lost 2,975, Guspos Nation lost 1,625, Vigilantes lost 1,365, Midway Kings lost 1,200, Bestarius with 1,000, Warriors was 770, Eternum was 750, Black Falcons was 585, Viltrumite 390, and Black Hole Sun with 300. Looking at our top 10, we have Moo Crew of Chocolate Milk with 5,250 prestige. They are a capital owner, and I'm in the Sky is the liege. Second place goes to Vanguard of We Don't Read, 4,650 prestige, and they own a capital as well. Tong Tong is the liege. Next up in third place, we have Black Templars of Chocolate Milk with 4,275 prestige. Ladrain's the liege over here. Fourth place, we have Warforged of War Crimes with 2,400 prestige. Hera Vexen is the liege. Fifth place, we have Undying Wolves of the High Council with 2,340 prestige. Berserk is the liege. Sixth place, we have Goshkia of Hibernia with 2,150 prestige, and Foghladha's liege. Number 7th, we have Ares of Chillers with 1,755 prestige. Arcontos is the liege. In 8th place, we have Forbidden City of Chillers with 1,755 prestige. Giotto is the liege. 9th place, we have Homegrown of the High Council with 1,560 prestige. Your Leaf is the liege. And then 10th place, we have Homicide with the 187th, 1,500 prestige, and Krita is the liege. That brings us around to our top 30. Go and check it out. See where you stack up. Alright, moving along, we are going to look at those alliance rankings. First up, the free agents. We have 3 left. Weight and Salt with 390, Regulators with 300, and Solemn Silence with 300. Looking at those alliance changes, we had Misfits depart Chaos Undivided. Looking at top alliance prestige gains, we have Chocolate Milk with 3,375, Chillers in second with 2,340, the High Council with 975, 187th with 750, Chaos Undivided with 195, Only Fields with 150, and Hibernia with 50. Looking at top alliance prestige losses, We Don't Read lost 2,775, Whispering Void lost 2,015, The Boneyard with 1,950, Deuce Volt with 1,200, Brotherhood with 1,000, War Crimes with 770, Defiance with 390, The Axis Powers with 300, and No Evil with 195. Looking at our top 10 alliances, we have Chocolate Milk in first place with 9,675 prestige. Black Templars is the lead with Moo Crew and Eternum at their side. In second place, we have We Don't Read with 6,825 prestige. Here we have Dexter's Lab in the lead with Vanguard and Atlas at their side. Third place, we have Chillers with 4,485 prestige. We have Forbidden City leading the pack with Ares and Brazil at their side. Next up in fourth place, we have the High Council with 4,290 prestige. Over here we have Homegrown, Undying Wolves, and Ice Spartans making this alliance. Fifth place, we have Hibernia with 3,150 prestige. We have Goshkia with Goshkia Dove and Order of Valor in this alliance. Sixth place, we have War Crimes with 2,800 prestige. Warforged and the Warriors have forged this one. They're looking for a third war focus guild. Looking at 7th place, we have Brotherhood with 2,100 prestige. Explicit, Bestarius, and Santa Cruz make up this alliance. 8th place, we have Hallowed Kings with 1,755 prestige. Soda, Odin, and Corsair lead this alliance. Next up in 9th place, we have the 187th with 1,500 prestige. Homicide and Suicide run this alliance. And then in 10th place, we have No Evil with 780. We have Speak, Hear, and See in this alliance. Brings us around to our seasonal claim board. Our top 4 tonight are Chocolate Milk with 73,610. We Don't Read with 68,725. The High Council with 51,155. And Hibernia with 18,800. Take a look at those historical rankings right now. Top 3 houses. Vanguard with 450,000. Eye Kingdom with 271,000. And Homegrown with 265,000. As for the top alliances, we have Hibernia with 640,000. We Don't Read with 521,000. And Deuce Volt with 356,000. Take a look at the historical renown for both. We have top 3 houses. Koshke with 9,595. Eye Kingdom with 7,635. And then Vanguard with 5,545. As for alliances, Hibernia has 20,900. Maelstrom has 8,410. And Deuce Volt has 6,315. Sweeping on over to the morgue real quick. Inferno is now on the board with 9,940, being our biggest loss of the season. Ming in the second slot with 2,350, and 10th Legion with 1,560, still missing in action. Looking at the Alliance morgue, Prometheus with 16,310. The Resistance with 10,000, and Silent House with 8,485. Now, some of these might not be dead, they just haven't taken any land anytime recently. If they disappear from the map for 3 full weeks, they end up in the morgue. Alright, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the close of our show. I really want to thank our interviews for being here tonight. You guys make the stream so much better. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Have a good one, everyone.
To circle the other, as you go you remain a stranger to me, to you, but our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about 4-leaf clovers. I've got composure, silver coin. You hold me, turn me over right now, but expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns gold and smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall in deeper? Tell me, darling, what is it you want? How the mind doesn't work like it used to, as I know I remain a danger to me.